All right, so I'm gonna be going over this bag. This is from RE Factor. It was a collab with Subdef, the M81 woodland color. So yeah, I had this bag for a while now. It's not beat or anything, but I do use it a lot. It's mainly my gear bag. I don't really put a lot of firearms in here or anything like that. Every now and then I'll throw in an upper that won't fit into one of the Pelican cases or Seahorse boxes that I have. So I'm just gonna open it up and then go over some of the stuff that I keep in here so you can get an idea of what fits. So the top here, this is a S-Tac belt. Pretty basic belt. This is the outer belt. I do have the S-Tac Velcro inner belt that I just kind of throw this over. It has the Safariland attachment so that I can use my QLS system. This is for a 19, so it's just pretty easy when you get to the range. Since I normally already have the belt on, I just throw this on and put in whatever holster I have. I also have one for a 17, P320, and my FNX 45. So I like this system because you could just swap holsters in and out for whatever you want to use that day. I also have this just a pouch from Spiritus. This is where I keep my DT NVS's. So I have the insert that Spiritus sells. This kind of helps keep everything pretty protected. They fit back here, and sometimes I'll put mags in here and I'll put this on my belt because it does have a pass-through, or you can use the molly depending on whatever it is you want to use. So I really like this pouch. I actually want more of them to fit other stuff like medical kits and stuff, and then put them in the back of my van in a molly panel. I don't know, this is one of my favorite pouches that Spiritus makes. I also have another Spiritus item. This is a chest rig that they sell. This is like an Nalgene holder. Put my water there. My medical kit here with a few extras, burn gel and all that. Tourniquet at the bottom. This is like a Alpine cover that I have on here that I just don't take out because I don't feel like taking it out. I also have my antenna in here because I don't like to have it on the radio itself, because then it'll kind of get, you know, messed up. Where I get to wherever I'm going and I am going to use the radio, I just throw the antenna on. It's pretty easy. But for now, I just kind of leave it in there. This is an extra pouch that I put other stuff in, like random stuff, either food or whatever tools or whatever I need for the day. So I normally keep this one empty. Just a basic chest rig. And then the inside is where the radio goes. I forgot, this is, what is this, a thing too? But yeah, radio goes in here. I also have another section for another radio if I want to, but I normally don't use this side. So thing's pretty dope. The helmet is just a Team Wendy ballistic helmet. And then I keep another set of ear pros in here in case I don't want to use a helmet. I could just use the regular ear pro. In this sleeves here, I really like that this bag has a lot of organization. So here I just keep gloves. These are some pig gloves. In here I have a smoke and some glow sticks. I obviously don't use that. That normally just stays in there at this point. And then I have staples for the staple gun that's in this bag, which I'll show you right now. This is a trainer can that I just spray painted black. It's solid all the way through. It can't use real ammunition through it, but I normally use this to shoot photos and stuff when I'm shooting photos. So I'll throw something like this on. This is just a simulation can, a sim can. All right, so in here in this pocket, I have magazines. I believe the last setup I had in these was a 300 blackout, so that's what's in here. So that'll just go in here. That way I know at the end of the night, I'll recount all my stuff and make sure that whatever amount I put in is the same amount that's in there when I'm leaving. All right, so in here, I have the straps because this bag can be used as a backpack. I just don't use it that way. It has these, like, I don't know, tri-glides or whatever this is called. So you can set it up as a backpack, but like I said, I normally just carry this bag from in the garage to the vehicle, so this is not a big deal. And then I also have an extra sling. Most of my stuff already has a sling like taped on or bungeed on to whatever I'm using that day. But I have an extra one because, you know, just in case someone else forgets, or if I want to use someone else's setup, I'm not taking their sling. Do I have anything in here? Honestly, I don't know, because it's like, I haven't been into this bag in a while. So this side here is a pretty nice pocket. It's like my favorite pocket of this whole bag. So you open it up and it'll just flop out, right? If you don't like that it does that because you have like heavy stuff, or like you want to put mags in here, whatever you want to do, you can kind of tighten this up. And then when you open it, it won't just drop down. Like whatever you have in here won't come out flying or anything. So that's pretty nice. I don't really mind it. I like that it opens all the way, because if I'm working on something, or I don't know, want to take something apart, I could just throw it in here as I'm doing it, and then it won't get lost. But in here I have my stapler, an extra tourniquet, an extra radio. So if I'm using my radio, I can just hand this one to someone else, and then they have a radio. In this little area, I have another med kit. I normally have a really big medical kit. It's a Spiritus Delta bag that stays in the van. That's like my go-to if something were to happen. Hopefully not. But that's the one I'm gonna grab. It's just nice having like an extra little IFAK kit that has like combat gauze, decompression needle, packing gauze, pressure dressing. It's nice to have more of medical in case you need it. So if we're like far from the van, or if I go with a friend, I at least know that I have some medical with me if I take this bag. But yeah, this bag is really nice. The inside of it is Velcro on this MOLLE section. Not sure how well you can see that, but this is MOLLE along with it being Velcro. There's elastic in here so you can attach stuff like I attached the radio and the tourniquet. I don't have tools in this bag because all the tools I would normally use to fix like stuff that's on my guns. So it's in the Seahorse bag. I don't know if you guys seen the Seahorse. It has like a lid with like pockets. You could just, I have most of my tools there. I don't have them in this bag. This is just like a carry bag that I carry gear in, that's it. Normally if something breaks, it's gonna be on the gun, so I'd rather have it where the guns go. But maybe I should throw like a small cheap toolkit in here. All right, so the inside of it has 2 additional like pouches. I'm not sure if you saw that when I was messing around with the bag, but there's one here. You can add more stuff, flat items, or slightly bulky. There's another section here. I normally keep a rag with CLP. This is extra CLP. I have it in my gun bag, my gun box too, but I just have extra in case someone else needs it and I'm not near my gun box. They could just get it from here. And then another pocket similar to the one on this side, on the opposite end. So it has a lot of organization. There's MOLLE and Velcro inside of the bag too. It lines the inside on this. The bag, the pocket that I showed you over here. And then on the top, or on the side over here, it's another like another Velcro pouch that fits the other strap for the backpack. The underside of it, it's just like really it's this durable material. I don't know exactly what it is. I'll put it on the screen once I find out. I don't know anything about materials. But I've thrown this on the dirt and dragged it around and didn't really care to throw it in the back of a truck. And it's been working out just fine. Obviously it's dirty, but it's pretty thick and durable, so I don't think this would rip pretty easily. But I like how they did this at the bottom, because a lot of bags, they'll be just like this regular fabric, which is pretty durable too. And you lay it on any water or anything and the water's in your bag. So this is nice that it's a little bit more water resistant. I'll try and post a link where you can buy it. Again, this was the SubDef and RE collab. So I don't know, there's people out there that'll sell this for a lot. I ended up getting lucky by walking into the West Side Gun Club shop and they had it on the floor there for sale. So I was like, oh, I'll take it. That bag's really nice. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a really nice bag. I like it. Stores all my gear that I would want to take with me. It also fits a plate carrier if you don't want to take a chest rig, and your helmet just fine. So it's pretty huge.